It's been a long 4 months for hockey fans, but has felt like even longer for the guys who've not been able to play the game they love. Now, though, the NHL is back with camps perhaps opening as soon as this week and games perhaps beginning next week. The Rangers, for one, will be ready to go, including goaltender Lundqvist, who joins us in the Sports Spotlight. Hank, welcome back.
Thank you.
All right, how did you first hear about this agreement which was reached in the wee hours of the morning?
Yeah, I woke up early this morning, checked my phone, and had a couple of messages. So it was a good feeling. I saw it coming in the last couple of days, but still, you want to hear it and you want to read about it, that it's 100% done. So, you know, it's been a long process, but I'm really excited and happy that we're here now and can get going. So let's try to move forward here.
Definitely. What are all the emotions that are running through your mind at this point? As you said, this has been an extremely long and difficult process.
Yeah, it's been weird. You know, going into this, even during the summer, you prepare for a normal season, and you know, when the camp was supposed to start and it didn't, you know, I still thought this might be a couple weeks, and then it turned into a couple months, and then a couple more months. So, you know, it's been a long process, and mentally it's been tough. But at the same time, I've been back home, spending more time with my friends and family, with the baby too. So, I guess that's the only positive thing I could take out of this, I guess.
So you want to pull a silver lining. You spend time in Sweden.
Yeah.
Charlize, the baby there, 6 months old, is getting to see lots of family and friends. So that part is good. How tough was it to be that far removed from everything and just kind of see all the starts and stops that seem to keep happening?
Well, that was the frustrating part, I think. It was so many times you talk to players and you're like, okay, I think it's happening now. So mentally you start getting ready and got a little more intense in practice, and then canceled again. So I mean, that happened probably 4 or 5 times for me, and I think a lot of fans feel the same way. You're ready to go, you want to watch hockey and get going, and it didn't happen. But I think it's important now we start talking about the right things, and that's the game, and for us players just to get out on the ice and have fun. And I think it's especially here in New York, we're really excited to be back on the ice. We had a great year last year. I hope we can keep building from that year.
Do you worry at all with everything that the fans have been put through, that some might not come back, or do you worry that you guys have a message that you need to send to them? You know,
I totally understand that people are frustrated and upset the way things turned out. I feel the same way, and we have a mission now, I think, as a league and all the players, to convince people that this is the best game on the planet. I think so, and you know, it might take some time, but I can't blame them. It was way too long, this process, and we just have to, like I said, it's important we get out on the ice now and start giving back and just put on a good show.
No, 4 months is a long time. What have you been doing personally to keep yourself in shape, because you're going to be on the ice very soon? Yeah,
you know, the practice part's been a little tough too, because you don't know, am I doing this for a month or 4 months, or so I've been on the ice 3 to 4 times a week, and I've been playing a lot of tennis, some gym time too, but try to do a little bit of everything just to stay ready. But when you don't have a plan, when you don't know when to be ready, when it's going to happen, you realize it's pretty tough, because when it comes to hockey, for me especially, I always have a plan.
Well, and you don't have a guy like John Tortorella yelling at you and pushing you, yeah, which I imagine is different.
I missed that too, you know.
That's how bad you know this was. You missed Torts yelling at you.
Oh, but I like Torts. He's a good coach, and especially when you play a lot of games, you have a coach that cares so much and passionate. You know, it's refreshing.
Are you hearing from your teammates now? Have you guys all started talking? What's the kind of excitement level that's building?
You know what, we skated a couple guys yesterday and today, a few guys, but I think everybody's just anxious to get going. And not only here in New York, but all the players you talk to, and that's what we want to do. And I think it's important now before we go into camp that you prepare physically and mentally, and it's going to be a tough challenge to get up to 100% right away. Normally you have a couple weeks to prepare with the team. You play exhibition games. This time around you get a week, no exhibition games, so I think it's important too. You don't have any excuses. You just have to go out there and give it all, and hopefully right away you're going to feel like $1 million.
Fingers crossed. You'll be well rested. That's definitely the good part in January, which you can't always say. What do you feel, though, the expectations could be for this team? Eastern Conference Finals last year. I mean, even further this year? That's
the goal. Like I said, we had a great year. We had a lot of fun, and I really hope we can keep building from last year. We did so many things as a team, but also individual players really stepped up, and signing a couple more guys over the summer. I believe we should see ourselves as a contender, but I think the biggest challenge will be, handling all the pressure from the outside, but also the pressure we're going to put on ourselves. So that will be the key.
If you look at it as a 50-game season, a condensed season, whoever wins the Stanley Cup at the end of this, will it still have the same feeling, the same meaning?
Oh yeah, absolutely. When it comes to regular season, of course you want to be in the playoffs. When the playoffs starts, it's like a totally different season. Doesn't matter how many regular season games you played. Once you're in, it's a new season, and it's just a fun challenge. And I still remember, a lot of good things from last year. It was so much fun, and we want to be there again.
All right, your final message to Rangers fans now as hockey returns.
What can I say? The whole team is really excited to get back out there. Last year was unbelievable, the support we felt, and just winning a lot of hockey games was so much fun, and the goal is to be even better this year.
All right, Henrik, we're so excited to have you back, and not to just be talking about a lockout. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Get to work.